All right, today we're going to run through how you can trigger a new pitch that's sent inside of Pitchit and have that turn into a posted update on a contact in GoHighLevel so that you can basically sync GoHighLevel with Pitchit. Every time Pitchit sends a message to one of your leads, GoHighLevel is going to record that as a note inside of the contact card. And so we're going to start by choosing the trigger as Pitchit. And so you're going to search Pitchit, select it. The trigger event, we have several available, and I have other videos on all the other potential triggers you can do, but today we're going to do new pitch sent as your trigger. In the account section, you're going to click connect to new account, and if you don't know where to find the API key, go over to Pitchit, click on your name in the bottom left, choose integrations, and copy your API key for Zapier. Then go back to Zapier and paste it in, right? And then hit yes. That will then take you to back to the account, and it will have synced your account in this step, so you can move on. Then the next part is it's going to ask you which campaign do you want to be tracking and syncing these pitches to. Now, if you guys have a lot of accounts in Pitchit, let's go over to the hierarchy. So if you have a whole bunch of team members, and if you put those team members into groups, which I haven't done in this example, but you can. So you can create a group like test group here, and you can add specific team members to it. And then what that does is it makes it so specific team members only see access to certain workflows. And you could think of this as like a customer or a specific vendor that you're running campaigns for, or maybe like a department or team internally. And the reason that we give that option inside of Zapier to choose the campaign or to choose all campaigns, so here you can select all or you can select specific ones, is because you might have a separate GoHighLevel account for separate client accounts, and you might have separate groups for separate client accounts inside of Pitchit, and you might have separate workflows for separate client accounts. And so we do provide that flexibility in Zapier where you don't need to select and match all pitches sent across all campaigns into one GoHighLevel account. We let you choose which campaign you want to send to which GoHighLevel sub account. And so in this example, I'm just going to do select all because I don't, for this particular use case, mind so much that it's a specific client mapping to a specific GoHighLevel sub account. But we do make that availability and flexibility for you. So I wanted to bring it up. Now, the next part is you got to test the trigger. And so it's going to look at all the most recent pitches sent. It looks like it's pulled a test example of Scooby-Doo, and we've recently messaged Scooby-Doo inside of Pitchit. And so now we want to send that lead to GoHighLevel. Again, if you haven't seen my past videos, GoHighLevel has a white labeled Zapier Zap, and it's called Lead Connector. And so don't let that trip you up. It certainly tripped me up the first time I started looking for it. Under Action Event, what we're going to do is we're going to add or update a contact because all the activity on a deal gets stored inside of a contact in GoHighLevel. The only thing that you can update with a deal is you can move it from one stage to another, but all the activity on a deal actually belongs to the contact. So that's what we're going to have the action event do today. The next part is to choose your account in Lead Connector. If you don't know how to do it, click Connect New Account. This is another easy place to get tripped up because this link, it might work for you, but I will tell you it didn't work for me, and so I got lost for a bit. And then I also found out that there are different places for the API keys. There's like an agency view API key under settings, API keys. And I tried copying and pasting this one and it was not working in Zapier. And then I found out that you can only get a sub account API key to work in Zapier. So you got to go into the sub account, click settings, and it's in a different spot. They actually don't have an API key tab here, unlike the agency view where they do. Inside of the sub account, you have to go to the business profile and copy the API key here. So you'd paste it here, hit yes, and then it'll take you back and it will have connected the account. Okay. Next thing is you just simply map the data from Pitchit into Lead Connector, which is GoHighLevel. The reason you want to do that is because it's going to create a contact if one doesn't already exist. But the assumption I'm making in this particular use case is that you would have originally sent the lead to Pitchit from GoHighLevel, and so it probably exists in GoHighLevel, and we just want to map it back. We don't want to create a second Scooby-Doo account, right? So map the first name, map the last name, Scooby-Doo. If you have a full name and your company really wants that, and the full name is not available inside of Pitchit for whatever reason, it's pretty easy. You can just stack it. So you can map first name, add a little space bar, and then map the last name. I'm not going to do that because I don't really care about having full name in a separate field if you've got it split already. Phone number, simply map that one, and then map the email. These are basically the unique identifiers that GoHighLevel is using to know if it should create a lead or just update one that's already existing. Mark it as true because we do want to mark it as a lead. And then in the notes section, this is actually where the integration is going to live. We want to put the pitch text so that you can see that we actually sent them a message and what that message said. And then give it a nice little give it a nice label, because if you don't, it's not going to tell you what exactly that means. It's just going to show the pitch text. And we don't know exactly what the pitch text will say. So I'm going to say pitch text here. And then I'm also going to add a line for which channel. So pitch channel. So which channel did we basically send this message on? And in this case, it's saying we sent the message on email and our text was, here is test pitch text 1, right? Again, this is all just dummy data. But we're going to hit continue now, and we're going to do a quick test. And if it works, inside of GoHighLevel, if you go to contacts, you should either see that Scooby-Doo already existed, which in this case, it looks like it did. And the second thing you should see is once you open it up, if you go to notes, it should have the test notes, and it does. So pitch email, channel was email, pitch text was here is test pitch text 1, okay? So that basically concludes this app. You have now connected Pitchit to GoHighLevel so that every time a pitch is sent in Pitchit, it is going to update or create a contact in GoHighLevel so that you don't have to deplatform and live inside of Pitchit. You can continue working inside of GoHighLevel. Thanks.